Good morning, afternoon, and evening, Four Winds. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us for this week's update. It appears that we have some late breaking news to share. The volunteer opportunity for helping with donation baskets that we've talked about in the last two episodes has changed. Originally, it was on a volunteer basis, but I'm hearing now, is that correct? I'm hearing now that if you would like to help, that you will be paid for secondary hours worked. You heard that right. You heard it here first. It's now an opportunity for secondary hours, and secondary hours are paid at $12 per hour or $18 per hour if it's overtime. The dates they need help are unchanged, and they are Tuesday, November 17th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., and Wednesday, November 18th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then again on Tuesday, December 15th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., and Wednesday, December 16th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you would like to help, you can contact Jess Hargett at jhargett@fourwindscasino.com or call 269-926-5366. And a quick reminder about the new Buffalo back-of-house floor waxing schedule. They have started waxing the hallways back by Silver Creek and will start working their way towards the lockers starting on Monday. Please make sure to know what dates might affect your ability to get to your locker, as they will not be accessible during the scheduled time. Waxing is slated to finish on Thursday, November 26th. Our annual Toys for Tots campaign has started and will continue through December 9th in South Bend, Hartford, and Dowagiac, and December 11th in New Buffalo. There are collection boxes at all properties if you would like to donate a present to an area child. Toys need to be new, unwrapped, and placed in one of the collection boxes. There is still an option to donate funds, but this year we are going paperless with the payroll deduction forms. You can donate by going to www.surveymonkey.com/r/FWC Toys for Tots, or you can scan the QR code on the flyer you see here. If you have any questions, you can reach out to employeeevents@fourwindscasino.com. We were asked this week to announce that retail will once again be offering Four Winds employees a discount in the retail shops. Typically, employees get 20% off of all of their purchases. But this year they're upping the game and giving us 30% off at all of the retail outlets at both New Buffalo and South Bend during the holiday season. The extended discount will begin starting at midnight on Friday, November 27th, and run through 11:59 p.m. on Friday, December 25th. You can see the list of items that are not discountable here. The discount is for Four Winds employees only and cannot be extended to friends or families of employees. Employees will need to show their badges in order to receive the discount. Just to give them a little more props for taking the time to put together some great costumes, we wanted to show the winners of the Halloween costume contest. In New Buffalo, we have Angelique Trevino as Medusa and Jacob Lichke as Jack Sparrow. In Hartford, Amanda Held is Minnie Mouse and Tasha Tripp as Pebbles Flintstone. In Dowagiac, we have Matt Redemaker as a Lysol spray and Robin Anderson as a hippie. And in South Bend, we have Demetria Edgeworth as a scarecrow and Erica Hawkins as Winnie the Pooh. I have to show this though. Matt sent us in a video of his costume because it was interactive.
I'm a can of Lysol spray.
Those that know Matt know he's slightly extra, and that's not a bad thing. Thank you to everyone that participated and joined in on the fun, and congratulations to our winners. For those tipped employees that want to enroll in GITCA, open enrollment for 2021 is now open. If you're already enrolled, nothing needs to be done. This is the only time of the year that employees who are outside the program can enroll. Also, for Hard Rock staff transferring to the new Kankakee Grill in New Buffalo, you will have to self-report in 2020, even if you are enrolled in the GITCA program, as this venue did not have GITCA rates in New Buffalo. The deadline to enroll is December 21st. If you have any questions, you can contact payroll@fourwindscasino.com or call 269-926-5126. The training department has decided to reduce the in-person training schedule to required curriculum only. We will continue to offer the courses you see listed: orientation, care, ServSafe for managers, food safety, CPR, and compliance, which includes online casino essential courses either in person or virtually in order to maintain certification and onboarding of new staff. Leadership and supervisor sessions are canceled through the end of the year. We will still be rolling out casino essential courses, and we're looking to do a reboot of the rest of our classes in 2021. Thank you for your understanding, and we look forward to resuming the class schedule in the new year. In the next couple of weeks, the IT team will be rolling out a new password enforcement tool. This will allow the company to ensure that we are all utilizing stronger passwords. During the process of changing your password, the tool will let you know if your password is secure and if it's following the company password rules. There will be a read sign sent out on Casino Essentials to all employees that have computer access here at Four Winds. This past Wednesday was an important day. It was a day for us to honor our veterans, those that have sacrificed so much to protect our freedoms and liberties. I had the honor of sitting down with one of our own to hear a little bit about his experience in the military. Let's hear from Jay in his own words.
Jay Boundy. I'm the Promotions and Events Coordinator for Four Winds Casinos. I was in the United States Army from 1972 to 1975. The reason I went in was simply in 1972 we were still involved in Vietnam. I was totally against our fighting in Vietnam. I couldn't in all conscience because of my dad. Hard to talk about him. Because he served in World War II and 5 Bronze Stars. He followed Patton all the way through. He was a war hero. I couldn't look at him and say, Dad, I'm going to go get a Canadian accent. So in 72 is when the government finally came out with the draft numbers. Mine was pretty low. When I got the draft number, I sat and I debated amongst myself, am I going to run away or am I going to do something else? They also came out at that point in time with an option to enlist. If you enlisted, you were able to choose your either duty station or what you wanted to be. So I enlisted. I enlisted in the United States Army, chose Europe. When I went in, they decided they were going to make me a military police officer because I had put down at that young age, one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up was a cop. They sent me to Frankfurt, Germany. I was in Frankfurt for 3 days and they said, we're transferring you to an international post. Basically, it's the military arm of NATO. It's called SHAPE, Superior Headquarters Allied Powers Europe, for which they moved me to AFCENT, which is Allied Forces Central Europe, support group in the little town of Schinnen, the Netherlands, for which we worked closely with the Dutch police. Did all the normal police stuff for the first year and a half. I believe it was 1973, if my memory serves me right. I'm still in uniform at that point in time. Commanding officer pulled me in, or our provost marshal is what we called him. The PM called me in and said, I got a special duty assignment for you. You and Frankie are going to go be transferred over to Margraten. I had no idea what that was. On Memorial Day to stand honor guard. Margraten is the American-Dutch military cemetery where a lot of our soldiers and a lot of foreign soldiers have passed away, died in combat from World War II. If you look into Margraten, they have a special tradition in that town. Each resident of Margraten, the little town around it, they adopt the cemetery. They take care of specific sections and know that where their soldiers are buried. If you've been in the military or seen some poor Army guy running around with dress greens on, they're very wool, they're very hot. Unfortunately, it was the one day in the Netherlands, I think when I was over there, it actually hit 90 degrees. It was hotter than holy hell. Frankie and I got out and I'm looking around and I go, this is kind of cool. And I walked by. I looked down and I looked down at the cross. And on that cross said, here rests in honor glory, a comrade known but to God. Basically an unknown soldier. Now, people who see this or know anything about it or look into it, that is not what the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier says. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier says, here rests in honor and glory, an American soldier known but to God. On foreign soil, it always said comrade. And it just struck me. It was still hot, and I'm just pondering, looking around this and going, this is why we write the check. As veterans, we know we have written the check to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. That never expires, but once. And all of those expired too soon. I went down, and as hot as it was, Frankie and I stood under the flagpole looking dead into the sun at attention for over an hour and a half. Became one of my proudest days that I was selected to honor fallen heroes unlike others can do.
I wanted to share a couple of comments that our COO Frank Friedman shared after watching the story. Wow, what a candid and sobering commentary from Jay Boundy. It takes courage to share personal realities like his story. I commend his service. On Veterans Day, when I returned home from work, I turned on the TV and the very last scenes from Tom Hanks's Band of Brothers was on. I was immediately drawn in. When the show ends, interviews with the actual soldiers portrayed in the series who were still alive in 2001 begins. The effect of war was still being felt by these 80 to 90-year-old soldiers. To say it was impactful and sobering to hear is an understatement. Still in tears after a lifetime. We are fortunate to enjoy the everyday freedoms they fought for and for those who gave their lives the ultimate sacrifice. It certainly puts today's challenges in perspective. We will stay focused and we will get through this pandemic banded together. Thank you for all you do every day, Frank. I want to thank Jay for his candor and for entrusting his Four Winds family with something that is very close to his heart. We appreciate you, and we appreciate all of our veterans here at Four Winds. We thank you all for your service. We have some bonus video after I sign off for the day. We added the veteran slideshow that's been playing in the back of house this week. That way you can view it when you'd like. Have a great day and be kind to one another, Four Winds. Thank you for watching.
Oh, beautiful, for heroes proved in liberating strife. Who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, make God thy gold refined, till all success